Okay. Hey, everything all set? Today we were playing, we were reading, Marguerite, backstory. AKA Lorentz Butterfly, but yeah. Before we do that, we're going to do a survey first, cause I need those gems, bro. Okay.
Let the curtain rise. The true nature of a new toy. Let me handle the pain. Fate has revealed itself to you. Sometimes it's just more effective.
I literally have everybody except like except for like I mean I have everybody right, but Soul is still level 1, so I have to like max out her insight too.
Périt dans le flot des séphirotes. All it takes are some minor changes to the initial condition. The true nature of chaos. Comme l'a scellé le destin. I will remember your names.
Get him, Masha! Oh my god.
Could the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil stir a tornado in Texas? Care to freeze the trigger? The overflow of the Sephira.
Oh
There's
shit.
Strength in restraint. Peace and quiet.
Oh my god. Hi. Oh hi. I love that. Hi. Hello.
A glimpse beneath the veil.
Shit. Debug. Oh wait, no, that's not right.
A glimpse. Restraint is part of the training. The true nature of it is here.
Oh, that's all free cast. What the shit? You duplicate his car.
Restraint is part of the training. Let me handle the pain. Restraint is part of the training.
It's all precast. I'm still trying to figure out her gameplay. Is she like spamming all like you just put all the precast in, right?
Let me handle the
Oh my
pain.
god, it's crazy.
Restraint is part of the training.
Bro.
A glimpse beneath the a new toy.
Oh wait, no.
Let me handle
I wanna know why I clicked that shit.
Restraint
Give me a
is part of the training. A glimpse beneath the veil. Comme l'a scellé le destin. I can hear it. The true nature of chaos. Let me handle the pain.
Precast doesn't consume AP. We're not. Oh.
A necessary counterattack.
Noted. Thank you.
Stop this violence. Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries. Set en tout révèle les séphirotes.
Always use barrel precast. The first. Oh, okay. Got it. I see.
The tremors of fate. Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme d'opère. Sometimes it's just more effective to get physical. A necessary counterattack. I must finish this whole charge.
And use the green crystal is the worst out of all crystal? Oh, damn, okay.
It is here. Restraint is part of me handle the pain.
All it takes are some minor changes to the initial condition.
I can hear it. Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries. A necessary counterattack.
You use like glow team, always use purple if P2 use 2 crystal and 1. Oh, okay. I see. Thank you so much.
There's strength in restraint.
Are you new player? No, I just like I played this like 2 years ago. I just didn't know how the characters gameplay. Like I don't know how to use their characters gameplay. I only care about like the story and stuff. But yeah. Thank you for the follow, Alapsa. Thank you.
It is here. I can hear it. It is here. I can hear it. It is here. What a tragedy. Vor, zu beschützen und zu helfen. I can hear it. Restraint is part of the
Don't worry, I will help you. Okay, thank you so much.
Du bist mir Lenz. Winterstürme wickeln den Boden. Soffocail sangue. Di soffocail sangue. I will remember your names.
Almost dead.
Sacred charge. There's strength in restraint.
A glimpse.
Vor, let me handle. Restraint is part of the training. Let me handle the pain.
It's always so fun. I can play in the middle of the night, but can you sing out loud? Yeah. Also, like, I don't. This is in the survey, but my Iso is still level 1. I need more material to max her out.
I will remember your name.
But yeah. I have too many 6-star characters that I haven't like leveling them up yet.
Peace and quiet. A sacred charge. Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries. I'm no stranger to pain.
Dude, this is a good team. Holy shit. Use Lorentz buff.
All it
Okay.
takes are some minor changes to... a new toy. The true nature of chaos. A new toy.
Restraint is part of the training.
Sensitive to initial conditions.
Use R3 though.
Topologically transitive. Sensitive to initial conditions.
There's strength in restraint. A sacred charge.
Oh, is dead.
Oh, I do
Nice.
like seeing their faces now, beaten into the ground like this.
Okay, survey is done. Okay, survey is done. Now we can play her story. Let's go. Counterpoint of life and death. Our favorite menace. Let's go. Okay, stage 1. I soggy a deal. Let's go. Don't be friend reverse. Yes, you can just DM me your ID, reverse ID, and then I'll try to add you. Hold on, let me copy and paste it. Is that those is those two your accounts, Alyssa? Like it's two different numbers. Is that oh okay. Okay. I need to screenshot it. I use my snipping tool. Give me a second. Yes, it's work. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, it's work now. Thank you so much. I got it. Oh shit! What I missed? Oh yeah, we at the La Plaza. Okay. You see, you were brought in from one of our partners' lab. It won't take long for you to notice we do things differently around here. Rule 1 at the Plaza is don't make trouble. Second rule is if you really have to make trouble, make it spectacular. Thank you for the warning, but I'm sure you will need to worry. Bro, La Plaza sounds like a fun place. You like working at. It's chaotic as shit. I don't think you understand just what you are in for yet. Third rule, never under any circumstances get on the wrong side of medicine pocket. Here we are. Medicine pocket stressing the fuck out like every time they working in the plaza. I don't blame. The two of them stand before a door ravaged by bike marks. A book sheet of paper is taped to it. The title aggressively outlined in color markers. Join us! Freestorm Atmospherics and Oceanic Circulation Survey Group is now recruiting new members. Oh, damn. It's a compelling research topic, though it's a little strange to see it written in such a childish way. Oh, don't mind the door. It's only the only the unfortunate aftermath of the disgruntled researcher. Allow me to remind you of Rule 3. Prepare reorder as soon as the budget permits. It'll be around 178 business day. Keep on Jake. Damn it, what kind of monster electrifies a doorknob? Electrocuting someone doesn't mean you inherit their funding. Medicine pocket. Bro. Anyway, this is your new workspace. Medicine pocket is just doing their own thing, right? Passing shit. At that, their researcher's voice pauses for a moment. That's weird. That's when I heard Miss Simone's voice just now. Tell me she come to shut the circulation survey group down once and for all. Observation room. Inside the observation room, the assistants stand before the circulation survey group. Only 2 members. Which is it? Good news, bad news, or something in between?
Rachel.
Oh my god, Marguerite! Just let Miss Simone speak. I'm sure she'll tell us whatever the case may be. The typical attempt at calming her colleague and is particularly fall flat. I know it's either spectacularly good news or catastrophically bad news. There's no middle ground. Rachel, Marguerite, I have good news. Restop Atmospheric and Oceanic Circulation Survey Group Field Resource Proposal has been approved.
That's great.
That is excellent.
Finally.
We can finally begin preparation for our first field study. Colleagues seem hung up on something entirely different.
Aha!
You know, you're the third person to ever say our project entire name correctly. Does that mean Laplace is finally going to give us the attention we deserve? Dare I dream that you might even increase our budget? I'm afraid not.
Brilliant!
Fine, but at least tell me that all those pamphlets I sent out pay off. I even mailed copies to all partner labs. Putting you a hair breadth away from violating the Storm confidentiality agreement, you should know better than to reveal that kind of sensitive information without approval. Nevertheless, they did achieve their intended effect.
Huh?
Oh, really? What do you mean? We received a transfer application from a researcher at the Sound Whalers Meteorological Center. She expressed interest in joining a circulation survey group. Marguerite, you might be familiar with her. She attended Cambridge around the same time you did. Oh. Is that so?
I'm glad.
Well, it's a big university, but who knows? It could be nice to see a familiar face. Smile manners, the researcher wears her usual smile. Though actually emotions beneath are harder to read. Yeah, she is good at hiding her true personality. I mean, oh, who's this? Is this the new? Oh, it's the new researcher. But damn, oh, she's pretty. The Pre-Storm Atmospheric and Oceanic Circulation Survey Group. Is this the right place?
Aha!
Absolutely, and you are now the fourth person to ever get our names right. Welcome to the team. The enthusiastic one is our group leader, Rachel, and I'm... Newcomer's eyes travel to the ash blonde researcher and then hold a long stare. A brief silence follows. Uh-oh. Did she recognize Marguerite? Oh, she is. She did. Oh, wow. She know Marguerite. Marguerite, it's been a long time. You might not remember my name. Call me Coldwell. Oh, Coldwell? Coldwell. Please have a seat. I'll outline the Pacific. Although your field expedition has been approved, we believe your safety protocol require further revision. Snowbun, thank you. Welcome. Okay. For example, your evacuation has to be set 8 hours before the storm countdown ends. We can't justify leaving it any closer. But the timekeeper storm warning only gives us 24 hours. That won't give us much time to observe the storm effect. Do 1 hour instead, 2 maybe? Researcher safety must be placed above all else. These new requirements come directly from the staff committee. We cannot afford to lose any more of our people to the storm. Damn. Things get serious. lab committee concerned are justified. The current evacuation plan does have us leaving with very little time to spare. I understand your desire to have as much observational data as possible, Researcher Rachel. We can't afford to put you in danger. Marguerite, I trust that you show more patience in this matter. I hope you might able to guide our colleague here to be more reasonable conclusion.
I will.
I do my best.
Even so.
I might not have the same sudden flashes of brilliance my colleagues do, but you know my documentation is always meticulous. Perfectly measured hint of embarrassment across their faces. Not many researchers left LSCC approaching the storm. From the perspective of natural phenomena, one of them has been locked up in his laboratories in the first storm, but only a bottle of company. Is she talking about Adler? Or someone else? I don't remember. I am sure neither of you want to end up in the same position. That doesn't mean you can or should expect accommodation in every matter, especially when it comes to safety. Greenland visits the entire world undone by the storm is hardly an unusual tale.
Understood.
I understand, Miss Moon. Perhaps I may be able to assist. I wrote more than a few safety manuals for my old laboratory. Thank you, everyone. Now, Rachel, I need you to accompany me to collect more manual and documentation for your new colleague. Are you free right now? You have some meteorological data too. We can organize that data for you. I'm sure Miss Caldwell would use a good introductory assignment. In that case, let's get going. Won't be long.
I will.
You need to rush back. Single door separate noises from silence. Marguerite gathers the scattered trap on the desk while the new researcher watches. Milk change. Wow, straight to the point. Am I? She casts a light and fleeting glance towards the quiet newcomer before her. Unremarkable at best, no significant achievement. We sometimes forget she's even there. That's what they say about you, you know? Angel, meek, harmlessly ineffectual. Sound nothing like the woman I knew from Cambridge. Marguerite turns, she holds a smile in an exact curve like a mask welded in place, provoking a sharp reaction from Caldwell. Oh shit. I see. Well, this isn't the worst assessment. I'm surprised you still remember me.
I'm glad.
Alright, do you have plan to live stream a patient event? A patient event? Snowbun, I already did that event. Like I have all the old Papnova VOD on my YouTube, so it's in my link tree, so you can just go to my link tree and my YouTube channel is there. All of my old stream of Path to Nowhere stream is there. You can just watch it, but I already did the Hypatia event. But yeah. Okay. But I'm glad to see you here all the time. Nice to know a fellow alumna Also make it through the storm. Oh shit, she survived the storm too? Spare me the pleasantry. We weren't close. And this isn't some long-awaited reunion.
Sorry.
Apologies, if you're not in the mood for small talk, then what would you like to discuss? A frozen smile remained unwaveringly. You remember Annie from you. From Professor Ludwig class? You remember them you. He followed you around like a shadow for a long while. He worked with you on that meteorological projection study. Then one day, they found her dead on the footpath. Her collar was covered with dew. What the shit? I bring up something awful like that. As I recall, you and Annie were not particularly close. We weren't close. A faint concealed sorrow passes across the researcher's face.
But
Marguerite, I need to know what really happened to Annie. Oh, we got some mystery going on. Hey. Day 2. What is pride? Cambridge University. Oh, we're back to the past. Cambridge University, 1987. A cold damp wind brushes the treetop at the lectern. Professor Ludwig pauses, momentarily distracted by the rustling. In short, even a system ruled by fixed equation can produce outcome that appear entirely chaotic. It's feel like reading the phenomenology of spirit. A position so dense is leave you lightheaded. To be clear, I'm not assigning you any additional philosophy reading. That will be all for today. Class dispersed. As he collected his paper, he observed a small cluster of students lingering. Marguerite, Professor Dahl. What's an absurdity? Don't even look like an ibis. Oh my, ibis, bro. Humorous nickname aside. Curious, it's been a while since you transferred to my class. How are you adjusting? Everything going well, thanks to you. As for my coursework, I believe my research reports speak for themselves. The student before him explained with an air of nonchalance. Oh, yes, an atmospheric neutrino anomaly and its implication for oscillation models. An excellent paper, indeed. Practically speaking, it is somewhat ahead of the time. It does not regress simply because the era lags behind. It appears you adapted not only academically, but to this era as well. My concern was unnecessary. This era. She turned the unexpected phrase over in her mind. Oh, you haven't forgotten what happened in 1999? You teach philosophy is the most absurd profession in the world. That is precisely why I'm standing here today in the capacity of visiting physics lecturer. Cambridge have taken an interest in research underway at the Laplace branch and extended an invitation from me to teach when time permits. The event of 1999 cut short my appointment and with it my chance to sponsor you. I am pleased to see you also survive the storm. We have a lot of storm survivors here, huh? Not curious to know how I survive? I want to know. Does such knowledge alter your academic progress? Of course not. And it's none of my concern. It's a lecture on aerospace experiment at the orbital station next week. You're welcome to sit in. Thank you for the invitation, Professor Dove. Your unique humor strikes again, Marguerite. 3 o'clock Thursday. Once assured she has noted the detail of the avian dog, Professor inclined his head courteously and departs. Bye, Professor Lockwood. Such a grand enigma, I do hope your every appearance bring a new puzzle with it. Things will be rather dull otherwise. Transfer student looks over the equation and note left on the board with a vacant expression. You need something? You've been eavesdropping back there for a while now. Oh, who is it? Is it Cornwall? Figure rise from her seat, visibly flustered. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was only... Oh, it's Annie! Annie. Marguerite on you, the one who wrote on the atmospheric neutrino anomaly and its implication for oscillation models. Marguerite looks up and studies the girl addressing her. In an instant, she gathered what she needed: background, age, circumstances, temperament. Gentle, timid, in all respects a model student, excessively empathetic. 4 personal boundaries, a comfortable but ignoble upbringing. Socially isolated due to her family's scandalous greed, these traits combine to form the girl standing in front of her. She is not having an easy time with life here. They all say you're a genius. You transfer in without any prior study and still manage to write a paper like that. I read your report. It was incredible. I really admire you. There's no shortage of genius in this place. The transfer student glances at the notebook on the desk. Her intention is not difficult to discern. Time, letter cover, meticulous note at the bottom, Thursday, 2 o'clock. You say nothing, simply waiting for the girl to finish her performance. At the lecture, Professor Lockwood mentioned, if it's alright, would I go with you? Some of the third-year students say there may be a pair work involved. Marguerite, I'd like to ask you to go with me. Tentative, unpracticed smile appeared on her mask-like face. Expected development. I accept.
Annie.
Ah, interesting. Annie. She's returned to herself. The honey sweet name has already rolled off her tongue. She was an interesting girl, a sweet girl. What? If you truly follow the matter, then you know the police concluded Annie's death was an accident. Congenital heart condition. Tragic, but nothing more.
Don't get me wrong. I wasn't pretending to misread your intention.
You're misunderstanding me. Don't misunderstand me. I won't pretend to be oblivious to what you are implying. But I am curious what you're basing this thinly veiled accusation on. You don't strike me as a researcher who speculates without evidence. Caldwell studied her new colleague's stoic and composed face. What's troubling you? This is the Laplace Scientific Computing Center. We're in a safe environment. If something is weighing on you, speak it openly so we can resolve any misunderstanding you might have on the matter. Once after class, I noticed the equation you left on the board. Nothing to do with the lecturer and his, but no ordinary formula. You wrote it boldly across the center of the board where everyone could see it. As though you were waiting for someone to notice.
Oh?
And what equation was that? Chrissy flipped her ash blonde hair back over her ears as if to encourage Caldwell to continue. I think it was a model for predicting human behavior. I hope they show what she drew on the board. I want to see what it looked like. Not just any human, someone you knew well, a particular individual. I think it was for Annie. You were organizing her movement, her decision, her emotion, her very being into an intuitive mathematical formula. And worse, your equations were complete. They were simple enough for someone like me to understand. What are you intending to do with it? Marguerite made an expression between interest and bewilderment. You're suggesting that I model an entire person into a single mathematical formula? An intriguing and rather original hypothesis researcher Caldwell. Now, don't patronize me, Marguerite.
Sorry.
Well, my apologies. If you truly believe there was some hidden motive or culprit behind Annie's accident, when Marguerite stopped herself, she reached among the folder and papers, withdrawing a notebook before handing it over to Caldwell. The letter is elegant but aged. The paper tints yellow with time. Sometimes though, in Caldwell, she take the notebook and open it. This is neat handwriting. Structure lecture note. Orbital station, 3 o'clock Thursday. This is any notebook. I don't understand. Why do you have this? This morning, I saw this path list on Simone's desk. Pen name Caldwell appeared frequently in Amber student papers. You predicted all of this from the beginning. This is the clue you were looking for. Wow. She is always like 10 steps ahead from everybody, which is insane to me. Or what hesitate, but the temptation of the truth is too strong to rest on pride. She takes the notebook and leaves. With Cobalt gone and the room empty, Marguerite slides her empty teacup forward. The silver kettles descend from a chandelier, tilt slightly, and pour tea neatly into the cup. Max, my boy! Long time no see, man. How have you been? Bruh. Another pinpointed, accurate prediction. I actually put a surprising amount of thought into choosing between the chandelier mountain kettle release system and the breadcrumb launching fire apparatus. Bro, he's still building useless items. It's so funny. He's still like, inventing useless shit. Never change, X. Oh my god. Shadow isn't the only thing that descends from above. Soon enough, her hidden colleagues lower herself as well. I do hope the next accident proves more interesting. Whatever you need, just let me know. On that topic, is there any dimension of your current research that might benefit from my assistant?
Xavier.
Xavier, you clearly not here out of concern for my research. Xavier, that name belonged to a stray eagle rescued from some long, obliterated ruin.
So?
And it's likely vanished into the storm by now. Consider the name yours now. Consider the name yours now, Xavier. Oh my god. Fine, I have it your way. Speaking of ego, I meant to check how Eagle Scout has been doing as your assistant. Oh shit, Eagle. Yeah. Eagle mentioned. I mean, I was the one recommending her in the first place. It would be real disappointed if she turned out to cause you any trouble. Objectively speaking, she's a good kid and a competent assistant. If I didn't know that you only handed her over to me because you were too lazy to teach her properly, your concern might come across more believable. Damn. You're well aware that my pedagogical contribution ran towards the particularly impractical to infiltrate exchange a knowing glance, silently abandoning their subject. Notice you have been unusually invested in this circulation group, so I came to spectate the proceedings for myself. Just looking for a little amusement on you. Your chandelier kettle and breadcrumb launching fire apparatus don't qualify as amusement. Our definition are evidently divergent, bro. Are they having fucking like are they like using big words? It's just arguing with each other. Go ahead and keep playing with your boring circulation team. But when you're free, come help me test my jet power inverted glider. Oh my god, X, please. I intend to be occupied for the foreseeable future. Bro, the interaction cracked me up. Like two intelligent people just fucking using big words and just like arguing with each other. Okay. Phase 3, verification of possibility. Back to Cambridge University. Marguerite! Marguerite! The shout draw nearer, accompanied by rapid footsteps.
Hmm?
Something the matter? You left so quickly after class. I've been chasing you halfway across campus. I just wanted to say this is amazing. Our project got the highest mark in the class. I know it mostly because of you.
No.
No, the credits belong to you, Annie. You designed the proposal and handled the data analysis. I merely organized the result. The indifferent transfer student observed the girl with clinical focus. She calibrated the muscle of her own face accordingly. At last, she produced a smile identical to Annie's, a flawless imitation. Why smiling, Marguerite? I haven't seen you smile like that before.
Of course.
Why wouldn't I smile? I'm thrilled. There's really so much that I can learn from you. Me? What could you possibly learn from me? Possess a certain gentleness. An overabundance of empathy. Such selflessness. Kindness and discriminate in its application. You think about others constantly. Therefore, easily overlook, undervalue. Jesus Christ, Marguerite, what is happening, man? I've learned a great deal from our time together. I'll reach a conclusion. I intend to integrate into this university environment the way you do. That was surprisingly direct. To tell you the truth, you're the first real friend I make here. Thank you. Thank you, Marguerite. Thank you, Marguerite. Oh, Rachel's back. It's only a month since we approved, but we already finished our update fieldwork a proposal. I will stay up all night refining the first draft of the safety regulation. Our caution and precision are the real reason we finally passed review. Thanks to that meticulous framework, we can now set our evacuation to just 90 minutes before the storm. Oh, of course, she deserves equal credit. I should more formally thank both of you. You're far too kind. As interesting as you are to see where this research leads. There's so few projects here at the plaza that have nothing to do with Arcanum. Within the genuine warmth of this interaction, the pair of researchers blend in without the slightest awkwardness. After the storm most fully scientific team descend, Rachel here might be the last researcher that maintained a strictly materialist analysis of the phenomenon. Most have already given up, as a physical explanation seemed impossible.
Aha!
Well, I'm glad to know that at least someone who appreciates my vision.
If a theory is even remotely possible, it's worth putting to the test.
Every hypothesis has its reason for existence, and if it bears the slightest chance of being true, it's worth testing.
It all started with a eureka moment.
Newton and his apple began their journey with a flash of insight. Well, perhaps several. Watching an apple fall to deriving the law of universal gravitation, then reconstructing it under general relativities.
Yes.
Exactly. Proving that science can still explain the post-storm world is my top priority. Do you feel the same, researcher Cobwell? Desire to use scientific order to understand apparent chaos? A near perfect imitation or gentle look sent shiver down Cobwell's spine. Dude, Marguerite may be a sociopath. Bro. You shouldn't ask me. My opinion isn't really relevant. All theoretical research, to me, is just speculation from an ivory tower. I prefer more practical work. Shouldn't you fall over their conversation? For a moment, only the scratch of pen and tapping key remains. Oh, we got an alarm. What's happening? Emergency alarm. Rachel jumped to her feet and pulled her beeping communicator from the top shelf.
What?
This is... no, this is... Timekeeper just issued a 24 hours countdown to the storm. This is our golden opportunity to observe circulation changes prior to the storm. Damn. The storm is coming. Again. Oh. Oh, it's a puzzle. Easy. Stage 4, the masses. Was it? Coral Station? Final equipment check. Why won't this component fit right? A warm, dry hand settled over Rachel's trembling shoulder. Hi, Junior. How have you been enjoying stuff? I'm on stage 4 so far. Like, Marguerite is being Marguerite. You know, she being a sociopath. She being a sociopath. You know. I'll take care of it.
It's fine.
It was sooner than we expected, but everything is proceeding according to plan. She's a menace. Heck yeah, she is. Just nervous. We don't know what changes the storm might bring in the future. Every occurrence is rare and unique opportunity. She took a deep breath and forcing her hand to steady.
But
our equipment here is woefully inadequate. Look at these anemometers cups. Some of them are broken. New application approval came on short notice. We improved as much as we could within our time and budget. We have done it all in a month on a remote coral island in the middle of nowhere. The only place they will let us try. The Foundation local branch had to source this equipment from civilian suppliers. These things are so outdated. We might as well be using coconut. But we intelligent, resourceful woman. We got this. You got that damn right, Rachel. Also, Caldwell is very good. Assuming you haven't No, I saw 3.8. Bro, can Cornerstone remind me so much of Isomer. Like Isomer and Cornerstone both use like I guess floating skew as like as their power, and both of them are like very smart, like very intelligent women. From what I can see, I was like, bro. See. Also, I also I know 3.8 going to take place in Polish, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Now, before we set out, I stuffed a handful of compressed biscuits into my pocket and brought a thermos of hot water out for tea. The water's still hot. Even if we fail to gather any useful observation, at least we won't starve. Excellent. Researcher Cobra has already taken care of our basic survival needs. At least we have a functional measuring apparatus. As long as this ground of data can prove our hypothesis, we'll undoubtedly be able to apply for a thorough follow-up experiment. Evericho is drawn by the same artist as 37 is so Lorelei, and a lot of other cats are interesting. I see. Okay, why you to deploy the Pro LC? I'll set up our trade winds and atmospheric pressure monitoring station. By yourself? That's a long trip up, you know. We could work more efficiently alone. Say it with such complete certainty that there seemed to be no question as she turned and walked out alone. Damn. Drama. Coral Islands. Rapid Warrior. How's it going? Can you manage things? Do you need my help? No need to worry. I got things under control.
Rachel.
You know, Rachel, I noticed you're unusually tense. Can you blame me? I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. We successfully deployed the deep water apparatus, but honestly, I'm more worried about Caldwell working alone. I would say she proven reliable, even just in the short time we worked together. Maybe you're right. Have you noticed that she's been quite harsh whenever she speaks to you? Because they know each other in Cambridge or some shit. Cambridge, and that's why like some turmoil, internal turmoil going on between them. Us especially? No. She has her own kind of way of speaking. That's a lie. And you know it, Marguerite. That's a lie. Definitely come across quite blunt at the time. I think that's just the way she is. Even so, I can't shake the feeling that she is especially frosty around you. Am I just imagining things? No, you're not, Rachel. You know, you're not. These, like Marguerite and Caldwell have like internal beef going on. You just didn't know it. Marguerite returned to her work without giving an immediate answer. A mutual friend of ours from Cambridge died in an accident. For whatever reason, Caldwell has always thought I was responsible in some way. How could she possibly think you had anything to do with something like that? That does explain something. I saw Caldwell speaking with the photography lead You know that fishbowl headed away yet? Oh, it's fucking Ulrich. It seemed like she was asking for his help with some equation, maybe describing them. And there's that black letter notebook she's always brooding over at night.
Yes.
I think she means well. She's just trying to verify things for herself.
Marguerite.
Marguerite, I would hope that we can trust one another after all this time. No matter what, I will stand by you. I don't want you getting caught up in anything dangerous. Water ripples. Their boat lies crosswise on the sea, dividing light from shadow. Without changing her expression, Marguerite dropped the boil into the water, catching a fragment of memories in dispersing ring. I'm in. Up with. She stepped in the office, but does not fully close the door behind her. Please, have a seat.
Professor Ludwig.
That will be necessary. Best of luck with. May I ask you why you wish to see me? I understand your visiting lectureship has concluded. You came all the way from Essex to Cambridge. I assume you have something important to inform me of. The impatience and emphasis in her words failed to reach the other side of the desk. Raven Professor does not answer right away, weighing his choice of words. Marguerite, how have you been adjusting lately?
Huh.
This isn't the first time you asked that question, Professor. That's just a terrible opening line, isn't it now? After all, people and circumstances can change at when least expected. For instance, do you encounter any problem with your peers? Perhaps I could offer you some assistance. Luck with 100% strike me as 6-star? Oh heck yeah. Could you fucking imagine they revealed to be 5-star? People will be pissed. Exactly the source of question guaranteed to irritate her.
What is it?
Professor, what exactly are you trying to imply?
If so...
If you only intended a courtesy, I have no need for it. And let us diverse with them. Several days ago, a Foundation headquarters I came across a newly issued warrant from Zeno. Oh shit. Now Zeno is involved. An accused deserter whose description seemed oddly familiar to me.
In my opinion...
Sure, it's only a misunderstanding. Perhaps it was maybe that you have your own way of dealing with the matter. I don't intend to probe any deeper. I only hope none of this will affect your future study. You are a natural-born researcher, Marguerite. Conversation lapses into a poignant silence, the meaning of the words understated but clear between the two soft-spoken figures. Because of the storm? Because of the storm. I know of a place where you would be exempt from Xeno's scrutiny. Would you be interested in joining the Depla Scientific Computing Center? Oh, so that's how she got hired, huh? Marguerite leaves the office. She encountered an eavesdropper around the corner. Huh? She feigns surprise? Oh no, isn't anything but. Girl sees her sleep anxiously.
What happened?
Or is it any What are you doing here?
Marguerite.
What did Professor Lockwood mean just now? Are you in some kind of danger? You're not leaving cameras, are you? That closed door served its intended purpose, just as predicted.
Oh,
You hear all of that? We're just coming to find you. They told me you've been called to the professor's office. So I could wait out here for you. I really didn't mean to eavesdrop, but the door wasn't closed.
it's fine.
Fine, Annie. I don't mind. It wasn't anything confidential. Miss Luck would offer me a position at Laplace Scientific Computing Center. If I were to accept, then yes, it would mean leaving. Feel bad for Annie. Yeah. I want to know how she died though. That's just sad. Is there something you wanted to tell me? A moment, panic flashed across the girl's face. Is that all? Placement at LSCC really is an excellent opportunity. I've always been curious about how science would align with Arcanum. In any case, congratulations! I haven't made up my mind yet.
If so,
If you're curious about Arcanum technology, you should think about submitting an application too. I don't think so. Her face pale as she rushes to explain.
I've had enough of all the chaos.
Not that I have anything against it, but I never enjoyed the disorder that comes from Arcanum. Mine is about complete, logical story, not ambiguous, elusive concept.
Only deductive analysis can ease my heart.
I decided a long time ago that I would put my trust in only what I could prove through scientific reason. That's the only way I feel safe. Entire reasonable human perspective. Sure, they would appreciate someone with a traditional scientific viewpoint. I'm always so unsure, always second guessing myself. I can't propose bold, creative hypotheses like real genius do. I don't belong somewhere like Laplace. I don't think that's a judgment you should make for yourself, Annie. Oh well, I shouldn't badger you. Wasn't there something you wanted to tell me?
No.
Oh, nothing. It's nothing. She awkwardly fold her hands behind her, concealing something. Oh, she's hiding something. Look like a torn scrap paper. Oh. Just trivial things. Nothing important. I didn't mean to bother you.
Annie,
Please, Annie, what is it? Do you want to show me something? Oh, she know. Of course she's know. Stop asking, Marguerite. I'm begging you. You'll please leave her unmoved.
show me.
And they didn't show it. God damn it, cliffhanger. They didn't show it. What about you, Rachel?
But
You know, at this point, I don't think anyone at Laplace agree with your hypothesis that the storm can be explained due to natural phenomena. It's quite remarkable that you preserve despite it all.
Aha!
Maybe so, but even if no one else agree with me, does that mean this isn't true? After all, truth belongs in the hand of brave few, so why not me? Rachel is very likable, yeah. You know, many people at the class think I just refuse to admit natural science as long as uh, relevance in the face of the storm. Give me a sec, I need to drink water. It's hot out here, man. It's like over 90 degrees over here, bro. And I'm streaming. That's crazy. So stay hydrated, folks. Okay. I am stubborn. As much I admit. I choose this path and I'll see it to the end. Even if it leaves you battered and bleeding. Here it's cost me everything. The worst thing for a heartbeat. Marguerite studied the depth of Rachel's pupils.
I see. Understood.
That's admirable. Truly. Hey. Stay by the inedible sink. After finishing the installation of the elevated monitoring equipment, Hopewell returned to her temporary outpost. Where's Rachel? Taking temperature readings, she'll be gone for a while. Elicits the precise reaction she had anticipated as Hopewell marches towards her with purpose. Have deciphered the notebook.
Huh.
I'm surprised that took you so long. So you may get the mistake of asking for that fishbowl health.
So?
But you find. Initially, I focused on breaking down the equation in the notebook, searching for patterns concealed behind the figures. And yes, I consulted with Mr. Ulrich. He suspected the entire notebook might be itself a kind of elaborate cipher.
But
then I realized something on my own. Most of these equations were entirely ordinary. This thing Annie must have copied down during that lecture. There was nothing remarkable about them at all, and no ciphers or hidden secrets. Hogwarts takes a deep breath. Go on. It seemed like you thought this through. I like to hear it. And I realized something. All these notes record Annie's entire academic life. From the equation alone, I could tell what classes she attended each day, what topic she was studying. It's clearer than any timeable. It's also clear that at a certain point, her mental health began to deteriorate sharply. Oh, jeez. Errors start cropping up in her calculation, the margin fills up with correction. She wasn't able to concentrate on her study. What happened? Eventually, she made a significant computational error. I suspect that was one of the main reasons her research project fell through. The suffering she once saw on paper now passes through her lips. Something happened to her shortly before her accident. A change in her personality. She wasn't herself anymore. Turning point was the day in late October. It was the day she wrote down your class schedule in her notebook. She was trying to find a time to talk to you. Oh shit. Marguerite, tell me honestly, what did you two talk about that day? Margaret's expression is unchanged despite the frank accusation in Cold War tone. After one of my classes in October in 1987, how much time has passed? I can't recall anything specific. I won't let you brush this off anymore. Don't need to get upset. I'll answer whatever question you have truthfully. I did hear that before Annie passed away. She was going through some difficulties. Marguerite observed her colleague growing frustration, the anger that tugged at every corner of her face. After allowing the silence to stress, she speaks again with an unhurried pace. I think I remember, late October. I did see Annie around that time.
I remember.
It was the day Lockwood offered me a position at Laplace. Annie overheard our conversation outside the office, and she reacted rather unusually. I suppose it might have been around that time she really started to withdraw. She had no confidence, no mentor she could trust. As far as I could tell, she was quite lonely. Eventually, that led her to an accident. Are you saying that because you left, Annie ultimately chose to end her own life? There has to be more than this, right? No, I can't believe that. I simply can't. I may not know her well, but everything I did know about her told me she would never done such a thing. Despite the protest, she can read the doubt and heartbreak in her expression. She's on the back foot.
She longed to break free.
It is really so difficult to imagine. Maybe she wanted a release from all her trouble. My God, Marguerite. Holy shit. What?
Sorry.
Nothing. I was just speculating. I simply didn't expect that you would arrive in that conclusion. Oh no, don't you dare try to forward this back to me. What are you implying? She can't read anything past her colleague's serene, dead-eyed smile. Unsteady in her conviction, she suddenly feels the urge to withdraw. Enough. I don't want to hear it.
Aha!
Everything's set up outside. The recorder should already be receiving data. Rachel's excited voice cut through the air, her hopeful energy arriving shortly before she does. Huh? What you arguing? Why does it feel colder in here than outside? Oh man, Rachel, you poor sunshine. Not at all. Researcher Cobalt was feeling a little bit under the weather. I was concerned it might be related to the storm countdown. God damn. I'm fine. I'm not showing any symptom of a storm syndrome. We have first aid supplies on hand. If you feel unwell at all, tell me immediately. Wait, what's going on here? Bro, that fucking alarm is giving me drama, bro. If you have iPhone and fucking like that emergency alert sound is so loud. Alert sound is so loud, bro. Oh my God. Marguerite turned towards the recorder at Rachel's side. It is receiving data transmitted from the deep water probe. That's a massive fluctuation for such a short interval.
Did something happen?
Happening outside. Rachel pulls out a sheet of paper, rapidly converts the signal, and stretches at her. Either the probe or Either the probe is malfunctioning or we just detected something extraordinary. They consolidate the data, and Marguerite write down a set of highly simplified equations. Variables enter. Approximation compute. Approximation compute. The result is uncertain. It's energy value. It resembles a global climate. It's resemble a global climatic phase transition. Well, not to associate this with the storm. But the probe didn't complete its transmission. How is that possible? Perhaps the sudden shift in temperature and depth caused the signal to stall. The worst possibility is that it never resurfaced at all. If that's the case, recovering the probe itself will be extremely difficult. Marguerite, you designed it. What's your assessment? It shouldn't be so fragile that it can withstand this level of fluctuation. The probe itself can be trapped down there? Last signal was at coordinate D023. We should try to recover it. Have you seen Project Bang Bang? Oh shit, is that another Atome game but like for women? With like a bunch of hot dude. I can see the service marker at D023. Whole wall is the submersible hydrophone picking up anything? One with hot dude, yeah. It came out in China today. Oh, really? Oh. Maybe I should check it out. No release signature or air bubble is detected. The cable is fully taut. I put on it and it didn't budge. Do I have the right to read here? Rachel, what's your assessment? Wait, I think I read it wrong. Do I have the right read here? Wait, Rachel, what's your assessment? Okay. The probe that detected the anomalous signal is stuck at the depth of 36 meters. It's too deep for recovery.
It's fine.
Nonetheless, we have already gathered some extraordinary data. It should keep us occupied for quite some time. Ray's bro is under the gathering shadow. No one sees Rachel expressing clearly. Plans are washed and stare out towards the rolling sea. Research your cold walk, Marguerite. I'm going to die down there and retrieve the probe. Rachel, no! Rachel, girl, stay on the land! Oh my god, girl. Also, by the way, this is probably my favorite minigames. I love this minigame, honestly, a lot too, yeah. Big go, easy peasy. Please small this and less gameplay minigame. Give us more fun, easy puzzle game, like that one we just did. Okay. Basic, conjecture, and proof. Okay.
What?
Have you lost your mind? You don't have the training for a deep dive like that. Besides, our suits aren't even rated for that depth. There's no reason to risk your life or a prop. It's only a bit over 20 meters down. 36 meters. This prop is of critical importance. It's the only instrument that recorded the anomaly. If we can't retrieve the physical unit, we may never get a second chance. That was just our first field expedition with half-baked equipment. Everything is still in its infancy. The recorder clearly captured all the transmitted data leading up to the anomaly. Even without recovering the prop, it will be enough. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Are you really that naive, Caldwell? We both know these remote readings are far too unreliable. If we can't retrieve the unit and calibrate it against the baseline prop, and all we have are isolated readings, they would lab us out at headquarters.
But
She tried to interrupt, but Rachel, already pulling on her diving suit, continued speaking. Rachel going beast mode, literally. She is like locking in right now. Without verification, our analyst becomes a mere hypothesis, a worst imagination. Even Hardy and Ramanujan had to prove their conjecture. I must demonstrate ours beyond any dispute. Every rational doubt must be erased. I need tangible proof.
science is about complete, logical stories, not ambiguous, elusive whims.
Oh, this is the same quote from Annie. And she remembering it. Oh my god. This is the quote Annie told her. Annie told her about it. And she remembering it. Oh my god. That's exactly it. It's in the time for speeches. Perhaps might simply malfunctioning. This expedition was rushed. We can't wait until the next time. If we do, we might never encounter the data list again. It could be faulty or it could be real. That was precisely why I need to verify it. Rachel gaze softened. She looked at Marguerite. You understand me, don't you, Marguerite? I'm waiting long enough. Silence is like a mirror, and in it, Rachel seemed to see her own conviction reflected. I have always lived my life for science. The history of science is filled with brilliant minds. The modern world is built upon that history. After a century of ignorance, we finally separate myth from materialism. And then the storm came, and everything resets to zero. Rachel, Lorentz is about to go for 2 body. Oh my god, stop, Junior. I'm gonna. Oh. Rachel lifted her head, looking out over the waves, making a final choice in her heart. All those geniuses, mathematicians, physicists who dedicated their entire life to discover and redefine the laws of the universe, what was all of it for? Plato, Hypatia mentioned. Hypatia from Pachinova mentioned. I'm kidding. Plato, Hypatia, Galileo, Darwin, Bear in mind, I struggle against ignorance for the sake of truth.
The history of science cannot be washed away by the storm.
My life, every human life, I can't let that all be washed away by the storm.
I must prove its every word.
I need to prove it existent. I need to prove it still exists. I need to prove all of it.
But
okay. I understand what you're saying. You need to be alive to... Please stop, Researcher Corwall. Respect my resolve as a scientist. The words are sharp. There's no room for argument anymore.
is this really the choice you're going to make?
Certain you want to take this risk? Yes, it's my choice. If you like the first real choice I made since the first storm.
This is my fated duty.
I call it fate. Huh? Or maybe you can call it the deterministic end of an uncaring universe. I don't care. It's my last chance to justify my life work. But I won't stop you. Wait! Source of anguish detonate in Corwall's mind. He recalled Anne's face swallowed by shadow, and the familiarities terrifies her. Rachel, don't you think this is strange? The timing too confident. The timing is too coincidental. Data can be fabricated. Instruments are temperable. All of this feels so unreal, like someone else was guiding you toward a specific end. What do you mean? Well, are you questioning my scientific integrity? Why are you accusing Marguerite? Don't be ridiculous. I don't know what happened between the two of you back in Cambridge. I don't have time for this here. It's easy to accuse without evidence. No, her tongue swell and trip. All she has is intuition and not evidence. I mean, we all know how desperate you are to show science alone is capable of explaining the storm. And now this opportunity, it feels too good to be true, too perfect. Enough. I appreciate your concern, but my decision is made. There's nothing more to say. I'm going to retrieve the prop. Oh god, girl, Rachel, I hope you come back, cause oh my god, I'm stressed. I'm already stressed for her. Oh my god.
Marguerite.
Marguerite chicken her pace. What I said chicken. Marguerite quicken her pace to catch up. Dust is falling as she walk side by side along the shore. There's no trace of the storm in the sea breeze yet, only the stillness of nature. Hey. Last paper, assembling of global or regional chaotic energy route changes. You wrote it, didn't you? Marguerite stopped walking. They hold each other's gaze for a brief moment. It had to be you. Only someone with a rare genius could have made those calculations. I wonder if anyone else in the world could have figured it out. No one would have expected you out of all people. But I saw it. Your statistical habits are identical. Small pattern in the way you structure data. It's a pity that I never asked you to co-author with me. I might have noticed sooner. Golden butterfly is a beautiful pseudonym. I admire that symbolism. Their researcher's face changes to something rarely seen. They offer a genuine smile. Oh!
Yes, I'm the butterfly of Institutum Lorentz. I've never believed that we could unravel the secrets of the storm with science alone.
Oh my god. She offered genuine smile. So this is her real smile for one. Oh my god. In truth, I believe neither science nor technology can unravel the secret of the
Our
storm.
goals are diametrically opposed.
I wouldn't have been much of a co-author. Our ideals stand in direct opposition. Rachel knowing Lorentz butterfly identity is crazy. Literally, yeah. Let's see. And now I realize why that component didn't fit right earlier. I assume you modify our prop to fit your own in. So, Lorentz butterfly, what do you do to it? Nothing substantial. I only added a module designed to monitor chaotic energy. There's something else, you know, that under our new safety regulation, we have to leave at least 90 minutes before the storm. That's our compromise. Huh. That's why it didn't surface. Covering it too early would compromise our observation. Also, leaving it down there would compromise mine. Bring it back at the right time, and you have my thanks. You mean at the very last moment before the storm sweats always? Now I'm curious, what could possibly keep me down there for so long? What else do you leave down there?
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'm sure you have sufficient oxygen. Oh my god. He's crazy. You gotta add me as a co-author on your next paper. Some blends right. Too bitter for a joke, too genuine for a bar.
Rachel?
I'm afraid your contribution wouldn't warrant a co-authorship, Rachel. I would like to think wagering my life might earn a footnote at least. But it doesn't matter now, Marguerite. How much time you stood firmly, conditionally by my side, and now I'll do the same for you.
Farewell, dear Marguerite.
Oh shit. Girl, what you about? Fly before her. She refused to wait another second. She's going to die into the water. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yay! More of my favorite puzzle. Let's go. Boom. Easy. So far, like, this mini game is the best one. Best mini game in the entire Reverse 1999 so far. Okay. Stage 7, the hidden scar. Last part of the story. Let's go. Severe rope lies wet at the center of the table. It's one tethered Rachel diving suit. Oh shit. Oh well, every suspicion's proving true. And now she sits on desolate island with the accused. I don't understand why she did it. It was suicide. Bro. R.I.P. Rachel. Marguerite looks over to her without expression. She was prepared to sacrifice herself for her research. In this era where the storm has stripped the science of its meaning, it was her last stand for reason over chaos. What would you think of stopping? What would you think of stopping her? If she died because of this, then it would be the end of everything. No future, no possibility, nothing. Was any accident like this as well? Does it matter? You want to hear the answer even if it might destroy you?
Yes.
Of course. This is my first time you implied there's more to an accident. Speak plainly. Will I make any implication, or you just been trying to read suspicion into my answer? You want any death to be something other than the accident. You want a culprit to hold responsible. It's come to Annie. You never asked me for the truth. Hogwarts clenches her fist.
Sorry.
Oh, forgive me. I finally remember what else happened that day. That day in late October 1987. The day Yannick came to see me. The turning point, as you call it. He paused, smiling, waiting for Courtwall to ask. Happened. She let the question hang in the air, then, as if to toy with her, answered with a question of her own. Do you remember how I correctly predicted you were coming to the plaza? You say you saw the dispatch list on Simone's desk. My designation was on it. And I used that alias to publish a few pieces in the Cambridge students' paper. Memory serves you well. You remember all the trouble Annie had after those scandals involving her family business became public? You say her parent business dealing was just the beginning. You were walking on thin ice with the law and with the tabloids. You wouldn't dare comment on anything political at school, even the slightest bit controversial. You stay quiet. Anything to stay under the radar. But I think about it, that month might have been a significant time for you as well.
I remember.
Recall that was the first time the name Caldwell appeared in the campus paper. "1987. Stop asking, Marguerite. I'm begging you." She pleaded, but the girl before her only friend remained unmoved, pressing her to expose the wound instead. We about to see what she read on that paper? Let me see. I want to see what it writes. What did you bring me? With barely any effort, Marguerite snatches the scrap from her hand. In the struggle, the paper is torn to pieces and scattered across the floor. In the corner of a latest student newspaper. I remember the hunger and the cold. I remember the cold dust on my father's hands. I remember my mother's sobbing cry when the news of my father's death came. I remember the rays that crushed me into the earth with the weight of a mountain. Oh, a piece written by a student from a mining family. Both parent passes away 2 years ago. That name, how fitting. The wall cold rising from the evacuation pit, faintly luminous in the dark.
Annie.
Annie, would you care to explain what's going on? Good before her shivered feebly, her hands trembling at her side. People think I'm just as responsible for their death as my father. They think of me as a monster, but best as a child of monster. I don't blame Caldwell. It's been like this since people found out about him. I've been painted with the same brush. They look at me and see a spoiled brat, giving everything but the worst kind of dirty, dangerous, and exploitative industry. All this article did was giving them an excuse to unleash their hatred. It doesn't change anything. I don't know what to do, Marguerite. I'm not sure I blame them. If I didn't choose my family anymore, then they choose their. No one chose their circumstances. I saw Cold War today. I don't think she even noticed me as I walked by.
Those were precious lives, all lost before my eyes.
Seeing her, knowing what she's been through, I don't feel like I deserve anything that I have here. Can't look at her without feeling like I was the one who let her father die and kill her mother, or with all that grief and pain. Jesus, man. She had to fight for a full scholarship just for a chance to stand on equal footing with me. Maybe I deserve all that scorn. Maybe just that I get for benefiting from her pain. Trembling hands slow with exhaustion. Poor Annie, yeah, man. Jeez. It's not her fault, though. I'm sorry, Marguerite. I shouldn't have troubled you with any of this. You might think I'm being ridiculous. I should go. I should never have been bothered you in the. I should have never bothered you in the first place. Turn and sling away, looking as pale as a phantom. But that's what happened. Man. Night has fallen as the evacuation timer continued to tick down. In that tiny outpost, Caldwell reels back and inadvertently knocking over a chair. He never spoke to her after that day.
Even so,
Suppose I did take a notice of her change in behavior, but I didn't see how it concerned me. He never reached out to me at any rate. Annie, she was sweet, really. Probably too sensitive but kind. Then a few weeks later, there was a theft in the lab building. Considered medical compounds among them, kind necessary to induce cardiac arrest. Who can say? It might only have been a coincidence. Caldwell struggled, suddenly feeling choked with some unrealized emotion. I never meant to make her feel that way. It's bitter, of course, but I never blame her for what happened. I just didn't want people to forget what happened to my parent. Was it me? Did I cause any death? No conspiracy, no hidden manipulation, just me. Oh, Cold War is not your fault, girl. It's just fucking scandal can ruin people's lives, man. The other woman shrugged. Was so unsettled by the idea that her death was an accident.
oh,
Dang. All this time you thought I must be guilty in some way. Is it never one thread that pulls the loose? Everything is connected. Every word, every action shaped the neck. Like flapping of a butterfly wings. Annie said, well, no one chose the circumstances. You couldn't have known that sending a touching memorial to your families would light the fuse that led to her demise. She is guilt-tripping Caldwell. She's just a menace. Oh my god. I mean, she is, which is typical of Marguerite behavior. Then, perhaps on some subconscious level, you sense there was more. But unease you felt lead you to look for culprit. Any only friend, a reclusive transfer student with an unclear past and habit of writing strange equation on blackboards. It was my indifference that allowed all this to happen. Because I let them torture her for something she couldn't change.
But
That doesn't still explain everything. The equation you wrote, I swear it was modeling Annie's behavior. That's why I suspected you. A chill spread to her body. Wait, the equation. You wrote it for me to see, didn't you? Right down to on my first day at the class, you predicted all of this, didn't you? Wow, she knew? She knew? So what is hell is this? Let me think I was acting on my conscience, that I was searching for the truth, and all the while I was just acting out a formula you already solved. Bro, dude, once again, Marguerite's playing 3D chess. She's 10 steps away from everybody else. It's just, oh my god, bro, what a menace. The study of human behavior and decision making, but I wasn't even the data. I was the proof, a walking replication.
But
Why would you do this? And what about Rachel? What role did she serve in the sick formulas of yours? I encourage you to solve that for yourself. The answer is quite simple. I would hate to interrupt your process. Confusion, disbelief, incomprehension. She excelled at solving problems and eliminating impossibility. Setting aside the risks Rachel faced and all the elaborate staging, the ultimate goal was to delay the probe retrieval. You let her go out there just to make sure you got reliable data. Conclusion defied all reason, that it seemed to be true. All of this, all of it just always was to prove your theories about the storm? Wow, she's insane, man. She's smart, but like insane. Without Kowa's study of face without an answer. And in return, she read from her unprecedented mixture of danger and exhilaration. Exhilaration. Oh.
you seem upset. You are powerless. All right, I'll give you an opportunity.
I'm upset by this outcome. Allow me to offer a remedy. This is our teleport disc. The only means we have of returning safely to the plaza. Bro. You fucking insane. Why would I give it you it? And you figured out my motive? I trust you can. Oh my god.
Now, make your choice.
Decision is yours.
You could choose to leave me stranded here in the storm, to punish me without worrying about morals or laws.
Leave me here to face the storm. In this one moment, you have the chance to bypass society, moralities, and the law. Judgment as you see fit. Or allow me to return safely to Laplace with you and see whether your hypothesis is correct. Completely insane. Yup, that's literally my reaction the entire time when it's come to like Lorentz Butterfly personality. Like, bro, she's a menace and she's fucking insane. She's literally like playing with people's lives, bro. Like she don't give a shit. A monster possible to comprehend.
What will you do?
You know? What will you do? This character's story pissed people in China? Oh, pissed off people in China? Damn. Oh, we got part 8. Stage 8. Stage 8, single flutter. Some reason one small eroding the remnant of 1987. Inside the Tapla Scientific Computing Center, researchers pause their work and stare at the absurd, distorted world outside. Others move faster, seizing this rare window to conduct experiments. The storm. Cast a detached glance at the others and continue. Not once breaking her stride. Only a few weeks have passed since she joined the class. She's still considered a newcomer. Recently, something has changed. She uncovered a secret hidden within the plaza.
Interesting.
Here it is. Archives related to chaos theory. Contents are riddled with errors, almost comically deliberate and unlikely to draw anyone's attention. Why hide elegant riddles here? Stand in stark contrast to this file mediocrities. Who could possibly decipher such a riddle, especially without any real grounding in chaos theory? Only someone utterly bored with everything class had to offer. It does not take her long to filter out the interference and reach the answer.
Oh?
Are these coordinates? She invoked an arcane skill, attempting to contact a faraway place. Whispered words, speak. First thing to emerge from the other end is a vagrant step into the sense of tears. Oh, if someone found the coordinate at last, you're the very first to decipher the puzzle I concealed within the plaza. It wasn't much of a challenge. Perhaps so. But once you consider the surrounding challenges, it's become significantly more difficult. For instance, it was hidden in a neglected file, once riddled with error and liable to deletion at any time. And chaos theory stand in direct opposition to the class doctrine.
So?
Oh, who exactly are you, madam? My name is identity or irrelevant. I have lived a very long time. And such label no longer matters to me. I wonder who this is. I am no longer within the Plaza Scientific Computing Center, nor I am under the Foundation jurisdiction. I left those corners to invite you into a secret society hidden within the Plaza, Institutum Lorentz. Tell me, dear, would you like to find the very first butterfly that caused the storm to fall? Storm, the first circulation observation, and abruptly. Beyond the ICU door, Corva and Ulrich stand virtual over a sleeping figure. Will she recover? I'm afraid I have no more insight on that account than you do. Medical personnel have relayed me to that Rachel was suffered from severe oxygen toxicity, resulting in severe respiratory distress and retinal damage. He hasn't been responsive to any attempt to wake her. In short, she's in coma. Oh, she's alive, but she's in coma. God damn. Right? Crazy, she's still alive. Holy shit. She's not dead, she's still alive, but our girl is in coma. Her monitoring equipment indicate that during the prompt recovery, she experienced some kind of unforeseen underwater accident. Something severe, the instrument cable causing it to float several hundred meters away from its original coordinate. It's pretty delayed our recovery time. There's no explaining how. We might as well conclude a shark decided to take it as a chew toy. The truth of the matter, we will have to wait until she regains consciousness. I'm still glad she's alive though. She's also exhibiting a mild symptom of storm syndrome. Fortunately, the observation point was far from the epicenter of the storm. Though thankfully her distance from the epicenter greatly reduced its effect, she handled it well. Okay, we're good. So there might be a chance she'll wake up. Oh! Fortunate indeed. That too was part of the design. The fear of fluid does not grasp her meaning. This kind of work is simply unsuitable to fragile humans. Mr. Ulrich, I would not wish for even you unawakened to violate protocol by returning to safety at the very last moment before the storm fall. All for a single set of data. It was basically at the center of his helmet. There are certain dangerous tasks we have no choice but to undertake. If we awaken are simply better equipped. Let's hope researcher Rachel wake up soon. Otherwise, our natural physics department may be reduced to just Adler. One maybe as well just declare the whole thing's defunct. Now I'm up to read Lorentz Butterfly latest paper. She calculates several coordinates where supernatural phenomena may occur, suggesting a connection to the core mechanism on the storm. Oh, I really do wonder how these provocative bladers always manage to bypass security and end up on my desk. Dude, Mockery is trolling Ulrich right now. It's so funny. Supernatural phenomena. That is indeed a compelling direction. Ulrich turned towards her in a sideways glance. Surprised me, Corporal, that you had a little interest in exploring arcane theory. Well, I simply come to understand something. Ulrich is not smartest tool in the shed, it seems. No, he's not. He did not get a... He's not catching a clue. A true objective is surprisingly simple. Word bounced off of his glass exterior without understanding. What do you mean? Golden butterfly? Get it. See? You're not wrong. He clearly don't get it. Oh my god. He is smart, but at the same time, he's dumb. Bro. Mr. Ulrich, I have no interest in arcane theories whatsoever. I would never have joined the class. After all, the storm is unquestionably an arcane phenomenon.
But
But I don't believe science has become obsolete in the face of that fact. The rules of the universe has simply changed beyond recognition. Time for science to embark a new path. By integrating Arcanum? Exactly. In that much we agree, and at last we most consider Institutum Lorentz have affront to science. I, however, remain undecided. Ika, thank you for the lurk. Thank you. As Lauren Butterfly wrote in her letters,
Only through Pneuma can we understand chaotic energy. Only by monitoring the ebb and flow of chaotic energy can we measure the storm.
I don't entirely understand her methodology, but it may yet reveal the truth of our world. I'm curious about this Lauren Butterfly. What sort of person do you think she is? He is so clueless. Oh my god, I love him so much. Do you think a part of 3.5 could have been exaggerated because La Collecta say she wrote it? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Recollecta is also take part of this event. Exaggerated? I have no idea. Maybe? I don't know. It's Recollecta writing. You know? You never tell. Can never tell. Powell gazed at her sleeping companion beyond the glass in quiet contemplation.
A genius, unbound by rules or limitations.
A genius, unconstrained by rules, norm, or maybe even basic manner. But a genius that much no one can deny. The end! We have finished her Marguerite's backstory. Let's go. Let me correct the reward.